curtain. Hi ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Here's yo daddy. My hat's off to you, lady. Good job. We'll see you in the hereafter. Viva Austin, Texas!
Take a sip, take a rip. Once you live, just double click. It's the Big Daddy G Show. Big Daddy G Show. It's the Big Daddy G Show. Now type it in, take it in. Where do I begin? He's really funny, and he's not really thin. It's the Big Daddy G Show. Big Daddy, Big Daddy. It's the Big Daddy G Show.
Dude, you gotta try the queso with the taco meat, man. It's delicious.
Really? That's a book on how to make Mexican martinis. I've got the recipe right here. Y'all try that. Share it. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Daddy's home.
Here's yo daddy.
Oh, hey kids, welcome to the Big Daddy G Show. I'm the Big Daddy G. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a really awesome musician for you tonight. His name is Francis McGrath, and we also have a special guest from the Lake Travis Film Festival, first year. Her name is Kat Albert, and if you know Kat, please call all her friends right now, email all her friends or call them and tell them that they can watch the show anywhere in the world through my website, thebigdaddyg.com, and live stream it through there. So, all right, now that I got that out of the way, a few things that I wanted to mention. First of all, dude, do not drink and drive. It is so cheap to hop on an Uber or a Lyft. Just do not drink and drive, man. There was a 24-year-old guy here in Austin that he was so drunk that he was driving without his lights on at night, and he hit somebody, and the person passed away. And the guy didn't even know that the person was sitting in his front seat, in his passenger seat. So that's how messed up he was. He stopped and went to another bar to have another drink. Of course, he's innocent until proven guilty. But so please don't drink and drive. The one thing that I will tell you is, according to police officers, and some of you might get upset because I'm telling you this, but according to police officers, the number 3 reason that they pull over a car is for swerving. If you're swerving, that's the number 3 reason. Number 2 is constant speed, that people who have been drinking cannot keep a constant speed. The number 1 reason that police officers pull over cars for DWI or DUIs is they don't have their headlights on. So, dude, that's too many things to remember if you've been drinking. So just take a damn Lyft or an Uber and get it over with, get home alive. Dude, there's even companies that'll tow your car to your house for you for free. For free. They'll do that for free for you, so it doesn't cost you anything. So please do not drink and drive, man. And also, if you're new to Austin and you're a jerk, please leave Austin. We need people, yes. We need nice people in Austin. We don't need jerks. The reason I'm bringing this up is because of road rage. The other day I saw some road rage. It was really ridiculous, dude. People getting out of their vehicles, and ready to fight and swinging and all over road rage, man. So let's be nice. If you can't be nice, take a Lyft or an Uber. Do not engage in road rage, man. My friend Jerry, I won't say his last name because that would be indiscreet, O'Brien, said that one time, I love you, Jerry. I love you, Jerry. I know you're watching. But he told me that one time he had some road rage with some guy. He followed the guy for miles and miles and miles. The guy ended up pulling over on the side of the road, like at a dead-end road, and took out his gun and shot at Jerry. And, yeah. Well, he didn't hit him, which is good, but Jerry did not do any more road rage after that. So Anyway, so please, no road rage, dude. Um, it's just, I mean, this is Austin. It's supposed to be about peace and love and harmony, and we get along. The other thing I wanted to tell people, and I've told people this before, and they've always said, "Oh, you crazy? Why would you say that?" Dude, we teach our kids how to walk. We teach them how to talk. We teach them how to eat. We teach them how to, you know, socialize with people. We teach them all this stuff, but yet we don't teach them that how to drink. You know, so when you're at a party or at a restaurant or something like that, dude, you can have a drink. You just can't have 12. Because yeah, and it's like the old saying, monkey see, monkey do, man. If your kid sees you having 12 beers and falling over, and he's going to think that that's okay. It's okay to do that. So, and it's not okay. So teach your children, set an example for your children, so that they know that. Okay, so that's all the serious stuff I wanted to tell you about. I did want to mention a young man by the name of Boogie, who is a hell of a dancer from what I understand. So anyway, Boogie, how you doing, bud? This is for you. Maybe you can come dance for us sometime. Send us a link to your video. Also, if there's anybody out there that wants to be on the show, please send us a link to a video that you've done, and we'll have somebody look at it. And if we think that it's something that our audience would enjoy, we'll have you on the show. So please, don't be shy. Here's a cool thing. Harrison Ford has just leaked that there will be another Indiana Jones movie. I'm not sure if he's going to be in it or not, but yeah, I like Indiana Jones, man. So the other thing I wanted to bring up is if there's any Daytona 500 fans, Ryan Newman is doing better. He's able to speak, and he's awake. So he just had a really terrible crash not too long ago. So more power to you, Ryan. Two other things I want to mention. I'm running out of time here. Round Rock is getting a drive-in theater, Round Rock, Texas, on February 28th. They're going to get a drive-in theater. So check into that. That's in Round Rock. Woohoo! Some people say that's where I was. What's the word? Starts with a C. When your parents get together, conceived. There you go. Some people say that that's where I was conceived. My mom refused. My mom said she died a virgin, but she had 9 kids. Okay. So that's for my mom. That tip was for my mom. She put up with a lot. One last thing. Hutto, Texas, and EMS, the fire department in Hutto and the EMS people at the Hutto EMS department, I guess. There was a man who had a defibrillator and it went off, and he had to go to the hospital, and he was cutting his yard, and in the yard the grass was kind of high, it wasn't like but it was a little high, and so the guy was having a hard time, and he had his defibrillator went out, and so they had to rush him to the hospital. And the Hutto Fire Department and EMS helped the guy cut the rest of his yard, dude. Yeah. Those are the kind of people we want in Austin. So if you're not that kind of person, then please, we will help you pack to get you out of here. Yeah. One last thing, Tyron's yelling at me at my ear. On the way to the show tonight in the limo, I was listening to Mr. Sean Peace Band. They're going to be here on the show on March 10th. I'm sorry. Can we do a close-up of this, Tyron? Okay, so that's it. That's all you're getting. Sean Peace Band. Google him, man. He's awesome. He's on YouTube and everything. So watch him. We'll be right back in 1 minute. So take a puff, a rip, or a sip. We'll be right back. You can't be doing that while I'm drinking. Okay, sorry. Oh, hey, kids. Welcome to the Big Daddy G Show. We're on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on
Channel 16.
Or you can stream it
on thebigdaddyg.com.
Adios.
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 That was perfect. Let me go.
It's what we do.
Good enough.
Good enough.
90%. Still an A.
Alright, so that Mike's ours now, right?
I-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show.
Look, dude, I have papers here. Look, pretend like I'm, doing something important. Oh, yes, there's papers. Yes, let me read. I'll do a little check here and there. Yeah, See, I can look important. Okay, so the first special guest that we have tonight is a lady by the name of Kat Albert, and she's just the sweetest lady you ever met. And I just met her tonight for the first time, I think. I think she bought me a bunch of drinks one night at a bar, but I'm not quite sure if that was her or not. But anyway, help me welcome Kat to the show. All right. How you doing? Pretty good. Please have a seat. Would you like some water? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
All right, no worries.
This is awesome.
So
What a
tell
great
me.
set.
Oh, thank you. So tell me, how many times have you heard the "Hey, hey, hey, it's Kat Albert"? How many times?
I say it myself.
Yeah. How many times
Well,
have you
I'm
heard
really
that?
a Catherine.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, for the first 50 years of my life, I was a Kathy.
Ah.
I was actually at the Cannes Film Festival,
Yeah.
and I was at a party, and I was maybe asking for some money for a project. And somebody goes, well, what's your name? And I go, Kathy. And he was a Frenchman. And he said, what is it with all your Americans of a certain age? You're all Kathy or Karen or whatever. And you know what? I came home to Austin, and the next day on my Facebook, I just said, you know what? I'm Kat.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to ask a little bit about you, and then we're going to ask about the film festival.
Super.
So tell me a little bit about Kat. Where are you from? Where
So
were you,
I'm
where were you born?
originally, so I grew up in the Panhandle in Lubbock.
Nice.
And after college, I went to Chicago, and I
Yeah.
lived there for 15 years. And then they always say Texans bring back their young. So, I had kids, and I decided they needed to come to Texas.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're. How many kids you got?
I've got 2 daughters. They're grown.
2 daughters? Are they watching?
I don't know. I'm going to live stream. I'm going to stream this on my Facebook page, and they will see it.
Oh, awesome. Well, what are their names?
So Erica, who lives here in South Austin, and Andrea, who's in New York City. So
Woohoo! Hi, Erica and Andrea. Nice to meet you. You have a
Right.
great mom, man.
Aw,
You have a great
thanks.
mom. You need to call her often. No more texting. Listen to her voice. She's really, really sweet. Yeah. It's really important. I mentioned this last week in the show that kids think, oh, I'll just text Ma or I'll just text Pa. Dude, it's really important that you hear their voices, and it's really important that they hear yours.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yep.
And
FaceTime is great too. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's fun just to see people, and then they're like, "Mom, put your robe on."
ow, there you go. Ma, put your robe on. I'm at a concert.
Right,
you know?
this is all my friends.
Yeah. So, okay, so tell us a little bit about this festival. I actually read about the festival. I used to live out there in Lakeway and,
Yay.
a long time ago, and I came across the Lake Travis Film Festival, and I was like, dude, I wonder what's all that about?
That's awesome.
And,
I'm so
yeah.
glad that you heard about us. You know, one of our movies that we have opening night, the guy lives in Spicewood, and it's a great movie. And he just called me on the phone. He's like, I live in Spicewood. I just saw your billboard. He goes,
Yep.
I'm a filmmaker and I have a great film. And I was like, okay, send it to me. And he was right. It is a great film.
Awesome. And who was that guy?
So his name is Bud Force, and the movie is called Cowboys. It's about working day cowboys today, and it's shot beautifully, very panoramic cinematography, a lot of drone footage, but it's from West Texas all the way up through Montana and Wyoming.
Wow.
And it's just the most beautiful film, and it needs to be seen on the big screen. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Well,
Opening night.
Now this is going to be your first year.
First year,
correct?
yep.
Okay.
We've been having screenings and get-togethers for the last 2 years, so
Okay.
we do feel like we've been in the community but there's nothing out there like so. Film festivals are so not unique in Austin. There's like 25 of them. But when you come out west of town, out by the lake, there's nothing like that as far as culturally. So.
And dude, you have probably one of the best filmmakers in Austin that's going to be doing. Does the word Mike Blizzard mean anything to you?
Isn't he great?
Yeah, he's
so
awesome.
our moderator, so we have amazing films. First of all, let me just tell you that for a first-year festival, to get 92 film projects that we didn't have to pay anything for, we went out and just got them and they wanted to be with us. It's amazing. And then we said for each film, who is the best moderator for that film? So everybody that knows Mike Blizzard, I mean, he did Now Starring Austin, I think. And he's been, you know, with the AFS, the president, and so he's really well known and he's great. Mindy Raymond, who's from Republic Studios and an actress.
Oh, yeah, we love her. Yeah.
She's opening night as well. One of the moderators for, we have a world premiere of Writer's Block, which is a locally shot movie, and so it's a world premiere, and she's doing that moderation.
Awesome. Well, if you want to look up Mike Blizzard's film, it's called Also.
Also starring Austin. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, I've
and
seen
I have
it, man,
seen it.
and it's awesome.
With
hey,
Sonny
Mikey,
Carl. Yep.
This is for you, Mikey.
Thanks, Mike. He's awesome.
Yes, we love Mike. Okay, so tell me the festival, how much does it cost to go see, or the badges?
So here's the thing that's kind of
unique.
unique about this is like we wanted it to be an experiential festival. And so what that means is that we don't sell individual tickets. Because what we've done is we've curated a group of films, 4 days, 2 cities, 7 venues, 92 films. And we believe that our curation is going to be an experience. We've got shuttles taking you back and forth between the Lakeway Resort, the Sonesta, and the Hill Country Galleria. Just making the loop to all the different locations. We want people to come. Thank you. We want people to come, to stay in our hotels, to let us take care of you. There's a lot of parties. There's a lot of free stuff. We've got Iron Wolf Distilleries, one of our major sponsors out in Spicewood.
Yes, I like Iron Wolf Distillery.
Yep.
I love you, Iron Wolf.
Iron Wolf Ranch and Distillery, Glenda will want me to say. But yeah, so they're providing free alcohol at a lot of the events.
Nice.
I like your drive safely, but we have a shuttle. Stay at a hotel and take the shuttle.
Right. I want to mention, I don't know if you've ever eaten there or not, but there's a restaurant out there, 71 and 620, called Rosie's Tamale House.
Oh, yes, we know
And
Rosie's.
I love Rosie's
My kids
Tamale
would
House.
call them in the morning and put their taco order in and then go pick them up on the way to school.
Exactly,
so,
yeah. We love Rosie's. So if you're coming to the film festival, it's called Rosie's Tamale House. It's a mom and pop type of organization or restaurant, and people are super nice there. And Willie's Plate is my favorite. And if you're not vegetarian or vegan, they have a cheese with taco meat in it that I have never tasted one better anywhere else. So anyway, I'm doing a little plug for them, but I'm sorry, but
for me, I moved there like 12 years ago. There were 3 restaurants.
Yeah.
There was Spring Hill, there was Rosie's, and then there was the Trading Post, which is now
I think
Planet K.
Yeah, it closed down.
Yeah.
They used to
so
have.
So now there's like a plethora of restaurants everywhere you look. So
yeah, they used
changed.
to have this shredded beef sandwich. Sorry, Sophia. Shredded beef sandwich or brisket sandwich. Oh my God, it was so delicious. And it was on 71 when you're, or 6, is it 70? Yeah, 71
that goes on out to Spicewood,
So, but anyway, let me see your
so anyway, this is our
booklet.
program, and we're super excited. We've
can we do it,
tried to be kind of professional. And
can we do a close-up turn?
we also
camera
have all
one.
this stuff on their website, so if you just go out to like TravisFilmFestival.com, it's
so
all
camera
up there too.
2, hold on a second.
It's up there.
Oh, I'm trying not to block the program. Hold on a second. I'm going to do this too. Sean Peace Band. Oh, they rock. Okay, here we go. Okay, festival. There it is. Lake Travis Film Festival. Festival program. There it is. And look, I'm going to show you the first page. And there's a bunch more pages to go too. So, so who's helping you with this? I mean, whatever possessed you?
We're a 501c3.
Oh, nice.
We've been working on this for 2 years. I have over 100 volunteers in the community.
Wow.
That have come out, and believe me, it takes that many people to put on a film festival. I haven't had a day off since August. My husband says, quit telling people that, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of like we're the monster that like once we get you in our orbit, we're going to just take up all your time. But everybody that's doing this really loves it.
Okay.
We are going to give out a scholarship this year to a Lake Travis High School student that's going to pursue an RTF degree.
Awesome.
So, and we're giving away an award. And what's kind of unique about our Make a Splash award is every festival gives out a like your #1 award.
Yeah.
Making a film is like doing this program. It's not just a one-person job. It's
Right.
collaborative.
Exactly.
So our award every year will be to a group that's doing a collaboration.
Okay.
And so this year we're doing Kevin Alejandro and his wife Leslie. Kevin is a native of Snyder, Texas.
Okay.
But you might know him. He's on television a lot. He's on Lucifer. He's been on True Blood. He's been on Southland.
Yep.
And so, and he's got strong Texas ties.
Right.
But he and his wife, even though he's really could do anything he wants, he makes movies with his wife and her sister, and they're amazing. And they're short films, and we have a 2-hour block where we'll show those.
Wow.
And he's going to share with us what it's like
Wow. That's awesome.
working with his family.
From what I understand, we have a little clip we're going to show.
Yep.
Do
Just
we have
our
that ready,
sizzle?
Tyrone? Okay. Here's the clip, kids. Pay attention.
Yeah, we'll see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, no, maybe so. Like a rocket gonna blast off, watch me go. Yay, yay, say my name. Haters gonna hate, but I'm hotter than the game, so hello, bye-bye. Everybody looking at me, but I don't mind. Cause dang, straight, righteous as what? Hungry like a wolf, gonna get me some. Come on now, let's work. Come on now. Come on now, let's work. Check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now. Come on now, let's work.
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Nice. So it's February 27th through March 1st. Now I'm a penny pincher, so I wasn't sure if I heard what it's going to cost to go
So
to
you
get
can do a
badge
day
or-
badge for
Okay.
it's going to be $50 for opening night and
Okay.
$100 for Friday and $100 for Saturday, or you
Okay.
can do the whole VIP experience for $215.
Okay. So $215 to see a bunch of films, dude, in an awesome town, Lake Travis, Lakeway. That's an awesome, awesome area. People are really, really nice. So kids, if you get a chance to go, please go check this out. It's from February 27th to March 1st, and it's not expensive. So please check them out. Is any other thing last thing you want to mention?
We have a young filmmaker program. We
Okay.
reached out to students across the country. We've got a lot from Austin. McCallum High School really
Yep.
showed up for us this year. And so they're going to be Saturday morning at Contra Commons, which is in the Hill Country Galleria. It's an
Awesome.
art gallery. It's very intimate. But we're going to show the student films in there. That's where the Alejandro exhibit's going to be.
Awesome.
We also have Van Redden, who's shot every major motion picture that's been shot in Texas in the last 30 years as the set photographer.
Wow.
So he's, he
Nice.
did all the Pretty Horses. He shoots for the Sun.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
he's going to be at the Bee Cave Arts Foundation.
Okay.
And that is also in the Hill Country Galleria. And so that starts at 4 to 7.
Okay.
That's going to be kind of interesting to go and see all the set photography.
Okay. And
Is
do you
this-
have a website?
Yeah, so it's just www.Lake Travis Film Festival.
Ta-da.
And everything should be on there. And we're just super excited. And everybody in the community has been so nice. And we really appreciate it.
Is it .com or .org?
Com.
.com.
Yep.
So kids, go check it out. I'm gonna try to make it out there. And if I'm in the neighborhood, I'm gonna stop at Rosie's. And so thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
Yep.
And this is an awesome program too. Who designed this?
So we have a graphic designer on staff, and she actually
Wow.
took that on and
What's
made
her
it.
name? Do you remember?
Yeah, Jennifer Rose Davis. She's
Jennifer
also
Rose Davis. Woo, baby. If I ever do the cover of Playgirl, you better come and do mine.
yeah.
There'll be a lot of coloring in. So, okay, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Thank
I
you so much.
appreciate it. It was
And
so much fun.
we'll be right back. Are we going to a question? Okay, so next we're going to bring in Mr. Francis McGrath. Could you stay
Yes.
with us
Yes,
for a little
let me
bit?
move over.
Awesome.
Yep.
Please move over. And let's welcome Francis. Dun, dun, dun. How you doing, bud? Same here. That sounds familiar. The other day, I was telling I think I was telling you or somebody earlier that I was out in the yard and I was listening to your music and I had it blaring, you know, and the neighbors were like, "Dude, it sounds like a train's coming over here. They're putting in tracks or something." So it was just, but it's really, really nice music, you know. I mean, it's really relaxing and really, it just kind of like I was telling her that it's kind of like jazz. The effect that it gives you, it's just kind of relaxes you, you know, makes you feel good, you know.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
And people that listen to this kind of music live longer, so don't forget that. All right, so let's talk about this book here. And can we do a close-up? There we go. Tell us about this book and why did you do this, or why did you put together this book?
So we got 12 Austin area artists to each do a original work of art for each song on the album.
Oh, nice.
And we had, at the premiere of the album in November, we had the artists there with little booths and they were selling art. And we're selling these books on the website and all the profits go to the artists. So you can get this paperback for 30 and the hardback is for 40. So it's a great introduction to a bunch of different artists. We have the work they did and then some of their other pieces.
Wow. Is there, Tyrone's telling me that I can't show anything that has green, but look, I'm a Scorpio. Can you get a close-up of that? That's like a train with a scorpion tail on it. There you go.
This is a good friend of mine, David Guggenheim.
Wow.
Who is the producer of the O. Henry Punoff.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
I'm involved with that too. So
I've been to that. I went to one a long time ago. We actually filmed it. So I can't do that. I can't do puns.
I can't do the back and forth one. I'm not fast enough.
Okay.
But I've won twice doing the prepared stuff because and I've done it with music too.
Right,
so
right.
That's
so that helped.
It helps. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna show you one more. Is there any? Here's another one.
So this one's actually really special. This is a friend of ours, Diego Carlson, and we've known him his whole life.
Nice.
And this is a song I did on the album that's a lot of bird sounds and stuff. And I had my wife play flute on it, and my son, who was like 6 at the time, made bird whistle sounds in it. So we all three were on that track. And he made this beautiful wood burning and then painted it to make it look like 3 birds. So
I'm going to try to show this one.
It was amazing.
But it's got green in it. Sorry, Tyrone, it's going to bleed a little bit, but ooh, oh man, look at that, dude. It looks really cool.
That actually has a working clock in the middle of it here.
Nice.
And she is amazing. She's been doing lots of exhibits. Some witches bazaar at the Spider House.
Nice.
So I've gotten to know her. So half of these artists I knew ahead of time, and then half I got to meet by reaching out, trying to find artists. So it's been really fun to get to meet more artists in the Austin area.
Dude, I got to show this one. Emily Bolt, and you're saying that the money from the books goes to the artists?
So Emily actually was an art teacher. She teaches at my brother's school, Paragon Prep Middle School.
Nice.
And taught my son art for 6 years.
I'm trying to do this right. Emily Bolt?
Bolt, yes.
Okay.
And she's an amazing singer.
Wow.
She opened for our big event and sang some really wonderful songs.
Well, she's an all-around artist. So we can show one more. Okay, so we're going to show one more. That's got a lot of green in it. I like trains. Here.
So this is one of my oldest friends in Austin. This is Clovis Heimsath. He's an architect, Heimsath Architects, and a painter. And my wife and I actually, our first date was at a party on his
Wow,
porch. So
really?
We got him and his son Ben involved in the project too. So.
I want to show this one, Tyron, but it's got green in it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not working.
It's going to bleed through, but.
Ernie's another musician here in town, so it's so much fun. These artists do so many things, and it's just been really fun.
Well, all right, so one more. Okay, I'm going to show one more, and Tyron's yelling at me in my ear. Okay, one more. This is Kelly Fennick.
And she paints with nail polish.
Wow.
It's really crazy, and she had these amazing pieces, and she actually sells like press-on nails that she's polished. So you
Really?
could wear her nail polish now.
Kelly, I want to party with you, man. Nice. This is the last one, I promise. This is the last one.
This one actually has real motorcycle parts on it.
Wow.
And that particular track starts with the sound of a motorcycle before the train comes in. So it kind of made a neat connection between what he was doing and what I was trying to do.
And
this
this is
marriage of technology and nature kind of thing.
And this is Lawrence Jolly.
Yes.
Wow. I want to party with you, Lawrence. Wow. Well, I think we showed them all.
Just about.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Oh, look at birds. Look at, this is Diego Carlson.
Right, that's the one we showed.
We already showed that one?
showed that
Oh,
one.
well, I like birds. All right, here's Jean-Pierre
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre Verdigiu. Verdigiu.
So I'm going to do this song. It's Where Did John Coltrane? And he did this neat thing where he uses these hobo hieroglyphics.
Huh.
They used to put these little marks like graffiti, but it would warn other hobos like, hey, there's cops here who are mean, or there's people that give food if you listen to a Bible lesson. There's symbols for all that kind of stuff.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And so all the money, all the profits from this book go to the artist that's involved in this. So where can they get this?
The only place right now is my website, francismcgrath.com,
Okay,
and you can pay for it with PayPal.
okay. Can you spell out Francis McGrath?
I can. FrancisMcGrath.
Awesome. All right, so that's awesome, man. Now, we also have over here, I believe, 2 different CDs. So tell us about these CDs.
So this is the CD that goes with the book, obviously. It's I'm going to do half of the songs for you here tonight.
Awesome.
Again, all the songs were recorded over trains, so
Okay.
it's very relaxing and, well, mostly relaxing. It gets a little upbeat here or there.
And
This
tell
is
us
my
about this
first album, No Less Days. It's more of a pop rock album, and very proud of it. So it's not as instrumental. That was taken on the top of the RLM building on campus.
Nice. They let you up there?
They did. They
Wow.
were really awesome. And they
You
do
should-
really cool star parties there.
Did they do star parties there?
Yep.
There you go.
So this was
Do you know when they are? The star parties?
usually on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Usually is when they do
And
it.
did they charge to get in?
No, not at all.
Awesome.
So this is a great photographer, a friend of mine, Mario Leal, and we went out to Bertram,
Yeah.
and it was daylight when we took that, and those tracks were like 100 degrees, so I don't recommend.
Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Francis. Okay, so both of my kids, by the way, their middle names are Francis. But where are you from, first of all?
So
Let's go back to Francis.
originally from Pittsburgh, I spent half my childhood there, and then I spent the second half in the Panhandle. In
Felt like longer.
Pampa, Texas, which is really up in the Panhandle.
Right.
I mean, Lubbock's
That's
not.
true.
Yeah, it's kind of that's the plains, right? So, but I then moved to Austin for college and been here ever since.
Awesome. What did you study in college?
I studied mathematics.
Mathematics. Wow. Awesome. Something you'll use for the rest of your life. Yeah, whether you like it or not. You're going to use it for the rest of your life. Okay, so first instrument you learned to play.
Was actually guitar.
Okay.
I came home from school one day and my mom yelled at me, "You go to your room." I said, "What did I do?" And I was a kid. Surely I did something.
Yeah.
So I went to my room and there was a guitar laying on my bed.
Oh,
And
wow.
and that's my first instrument. Then I learned trombone, and then
Yeah.
when I was 12, I learned keyboards, and I already knew the treble and bass clef, so it was really easy to learn to play piano, and that's just kind of where I've stuck.
Nice. And is Mom watching tonight?
She should be.
What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. You rock, Grace. You gave a guitar to a kid. You rock, man. And now he's on TV. And there's people all over the world watching him. You should be very proud. You should be very proud. Now, you were here with another band.
I was here with Maddie Meeks.
With Maddie Meeks, who we love. And yes. And we were so impressed with your playing that we asked you to come back and do a show, on your own. So yeah, we were really impressed. And your missus is here.
Yes.
Tonight. And what's her name?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Hi, Cassandra. Thank you for putting up with him. Yeah, I know he doesn't put the clothes in the hamper and all that stuff. I know. All right, so you're going to play for us tonight, and you're going to play a bunch of songs that are on this particular album,
Yes.
correct? And where can they get this album?
Off of francismcgrath.com. It's
Okay.
also CD Baby. It's streamed everywhere. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube.
Yeah.
Anywhere you can stream, it should be there. If not, email me and I'll make an effort to get it up there.
Okay. Here, I'm going to put the Film Festival booklet right there.
I'm
We got
glad that
everything.
the film festival is here too, because in a lot of ways, this album to me is like a soundtrack for a movie that doesn't exist. So
Right.
it kind of,
Right.
I was laughing when I saw we were talking about a film festival. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like it's a film that just doesn't exist.
Well, we actually, I had talked to Tyrone about this before. When we left here, we listened to the CD on the way out into the middle of nowhere in the country. And we were listening to it, and I was like, dude, this would be good music for a soundtrack. I wonder if he knows that,
I
And
listen to soundtracks all the
Yeah.
time. It's
So awesome. Well, kids, we're about to give you an awesome concert. Tyrone, are we going to a break real quick? Okay. So kids, you got 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That means nothing, officers watching. 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and we'll be back. It's time to take a rip, a sip, or a puff, or whatever it is you got to do. You got 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll be right back.
Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Here's your daddy.
That's it. You've seen it. You've seen the magic. You've seen the people, and you've seen the dog himself. Let's see, just Tyrone. After the show, what are your after the show thoughts, man?
We were just live. Adrenaline.
As a director, what were your high and lows? Right? What was
High
it?
and lows. My high
For the
was probably
episode.
the dog coming in, the nice ending.
Right.
My low was probably me messing up with the green screen, but that happens. It's live television.
Take it easy, Mr. Director. Thank you for everything. And
Bye. I'm going.
he's going. He's going. He's going. He's going.
If you're in Austin, Texas, and you're doing film, you need to know about this place. This is a gem. If you're about it, and man, they have the classes for you to, if you don't want to go to film school and you just want to learn piece by piece by piece, you could come here, man, and really spread your wings. Because I've become a better filmmaker just from being here, And it's fun. It's my playground, man.
What would you say to somebody that's sitting out there watching this right now and is thinking about doing a show on public access, but just hasn't gotten off the couch to do it? What would you say to them to encourage them to come down here?
Oh, man. It's like I have so many thoughts on this. I'm trying to condense it down to one brilliant line that you can put on a poster or something like that.
Why not?
Why not?
You just have to do it.
Everybody has an audience.
The first step is just showing up, and then learning. And then once you get started, continue to do it, because consistency and discipline equals success. There's no skipping steps. You can have your dreams and everything going on in your head, but if you're not actively making moves to do it, then they're just going to be dreams.
Everybody thinks you need all this stuff before you can actually do something, and here you just it works. You come in and all the resources are here, and it's so easy.
I have a master's in filmmaking. I spent 3 years at UT studying filmmaking, and that was great, but there were so many aspects of filmmaking and a lot of DIY filmmaking and broadcast specifically that I really learned here.
When I first came here, I could not believe it was not a line out the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are people not tapping into this resource? I mean, it is very valuable. Just like here tonight, you know, we've learned something tonight already. You know, by looking at the multicam, you know, all the different things. We have an equipment room, and it inspired you to want to go and create something new.
You have to take that step and just believe in yourself enough to know that there'll be enough resources and people around to help you, and just get out there and do it. It's a lot. Like, I've had people who come in and are so nervous, but then watching them watch their final product is a complete joy.
There's something that you're fascinated by. There's something that makes you tick and is unique. There's no way why you can't use this as a lens to kind of explore that, whether it be Dungeons and Dragons or football or music. It doesn't matter. There's something about you that, you know, you can explore with this and that will actually build your community.
You have to be able to fail in order to get better. You know, there's no possible way unless you try and do something that you can be able to learn from it. That's all it is they give you a space to fail. I know it sounds terrible, but I mean, like, you have an opportunity to create. Go create.
Here we are. Kids, we're probably going to run late on the show, so you don't miss it. You can go to our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and what else, Tarun? Twitch. We're live streaming on all those, and also my website, thebigdaddyg.com. Francis McGrath, Trains in the Night. Guys, you're going to really, really enjoy this. So sit back, relax, light it up, man.
Railroads of America operate hundreds of special trains each year. For many little-known branches, carrying average Americans about their everyday business and out-of-the-way places. Passengers of the Railroads of America. Time to get aboard for fun, for excitement, to bring you the stories of the people on the move. Hang on, we're going aboard.
Passing notes and flash over us at night. Without criticism. Dictate routines on mental templates, like rewatching Casablanca. There are no destinations. Different destinations, one processing, different rhythms, one harmony. The same track still pass, all in one. We can simplify or watch life fly by.
America. Pound the rails towards a new destination.
Ramon, ta-da. Kids, Francis McGrath. FrancisMcGrath.com. Google him. Wasn't that awesome, man? That was just so awesome. Okay, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Ta-da!
Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show.
Here's your daddy.